to roll out. We have it in the individual side. We do have these products or similar products too on the group side as well. And I will pull them up here. So we have 4 product lines. If anybody is used to what is a EASE MEC or a a MEC plan that's in the group or individual market minimum essential coverage plans, these 4 plans we have available to the individual market at different benefit levels depending on what agents are looking to market towards. So our Elite MEC, I'll start with that. Our Elite MEC is a basic wellness plan. The wellness plan is going to give that $0 copay physical 1 time per year, as well as the tiered benefits for prescription drugs. Wellness preventive medications are going to be a $0 copay. Then we get, as we go up our ladder here, we get more and more robust. We're going to have the premium health plan. The premium health plan is going to be your outpatient plan. This goes great with those brokers that market a lot of their Aflacs, Washington Nationals, Colonials that bolt on hospital indemnities or supplemental plans. Premium health gives the end user an ability to have unlimited doctor visits, telemedicine consults, specialists, labs, etc., and have a copay. What's nice about the Elite MEC and the Premium Health is they use what's called a dual network. A lot of times when we are looking at healthcare plans, the very first thing a client will ask is, does my doctor take this insurance? So the nice thing with it is we have 2. It's called the network wrap that we'll dive into, where they have access to 2 networks. So it's doubling the chance of that doctor being in the network on the plan. Our bronze and silver go further than just the wellness or doctors and specialists. They're going to cover hospitalization, surgical, and even maternity. Now, these are using the PPO network for bronze and silver. They're using what's called multi-plan PHCS. The network applies to only outpatient services. So for outpatient services, we're looking at primary care specialists, labs, x-rays, etc., where they will have to go in the network. When it comes to hospitalization or emergency room, there is not a network on these plans. They can go truly anywhere. These plans will pay no matter what network they're in, because there's no network for the hospital room and board or surgical piece. They have a copay of $350 for an ER visit. And then inpatient hospital room and board is going to have a copay as well. All right. There are limitations. There's going to be a limit, and this is going to be, for example, for doctor visits. We'll just go down the line here. You have a $25 doctor on a specialist, 15 on the silver. There's 8 per year. This is per member on the plan. The specialist office visit, $50 copay versus 25. For the bronze, it's 8. And for the silver, it's 10. So you're going to see the copays are going to be a little bit more appealing on the silver for this plan. The big difference between the bronze and the silver is the silver is going to have maternity benefits. So if they go to have, deliver a child, standard pregnancy, it's a $350 copay for professional childbirth delivery. Pretty much the rest of the benefits here are very similar. There are different limitations. So for example, on the bronze plan, if we're looking at inpatient hospitalization and surgery, if they had surgery in or out of the hospital, it's $350 copay. They get a limit of 5 days in the hospital or 2 surgeries on the bronze, where the silver is going to give 7 days with a limit of 3 surgeries. Okay, and again, that's in and outpatient surgery. Many other plans on the market, have high deductibles where they have to come out, $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 before anything is paid. On these plans, there is no deductible. Again, I'll repeat, no deductible on any 4 of these plans. So it's including the bronze and silver with the hospitalization. So it is using a PPO network, but there is not a prior authorization to go to your preferred doctor or preferred specialist. The way these plans work best, so I'm going to focus a lot on the bronze and silver because everyone knows the MEC plan. Premium health, everybody is understanding of simple doctor visits and outpatient care. The bronze and silver requirement for the surgical piece is just to do the prior authorization for the insurance, where this is where the provider reaches out to the insurance company, quotes the cost of a surgical procedure and what is happening, and the insurance and the provider do their negotiations prior to the surgery taking place. If you use the plan in the correct manner, it's going to work very well. In the event that you are not doing the prior negotiation or authorization, the plan may not have a complete coverage, in the sense you may see some balance billing. This is where if the provider and the insurance company never got to have that conversation, then the consumer could be balance bill for the total cost of a surgery. So it's always better to use the plans, and that's any healthcare plan, in the correct manner of letting them do their prior authorization and negotiating beforehand. Further on, I'm going to go ahead and show you our networks for these plans. Right after we touch base on some of the outpatient prescription drugs, we're going to have tiered levels. So you're going to have benefit tiers. Tier 1 is a $0 copay. Of course, all your wellness and generic prescriptions, your wellness and preventative drugs, are going to be a $0 copay, as mandated for a minimum essential coverage plan. Different drug tiers, you have 2, 3, and 4. As you can see, it has a benefit of up to $10, $25, or $50. Okay. I'm not sure if on this webinar you guys are able to ask questions, so I will just continue giving you some more details on the plan. Here we will do, I'm going to show you the dual network on premium health. So this is if you agents or somebody that sells a lot of supplemental plans, this will be a great product for you. On the provider. On our websites, when you're enrolling, after you're contracted with BenaVest, your website is going to give you your link of products. So I'll go start back here. You have your Elite MEC, Premium Health, Bronze, and Silver. You can pull up information about the plan, download a brochure, look at the cost prior to enrolling, and of course, enroll now. So I went over here to Info,